are freaking out about a video game again. This one is Ghost of Yote, which looks badass. This is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. And now you can be girl, and that is bad. In fact, it's so bad, some may say it's woke. This is a video from a guy named 8BE, who I had never heard before. And so when I saw this come up, I was like, I'll check that out. That's 12 and a half minutes. That's right about a range of something we would watch on stream. And I listened to the first
American citizen. I
5
can
seconds.
Have it. The founding fathers
Really?
let people purchase cannons.
They did.
The most powerful destructive weapon of the day.
All of that is true. Thank you, Doc. So this game is Ghost of Yote, and the wokies are we've gone too far. Erika Ishii is the voice actress on this and is very talented. They've been on a lot of different things, all over the gaming industry, including the tabletop industry. Although, that said, look, hey, just full disclosure out there, fellow wokies, I am a moderate Erika Ishii fan. I think that she's a very good role player. I really liked her on the Vampire the Masquerade stuff. I don't so much care for her stuff on the Critical Role things, but I do like her as a person. So that's where I stand on Erika Ishii. I don't really care one way or another, but this game looks dope. If you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, it's fantastic. There's frankly no reason that story, or I think this one, needed to have a gendered character either way. I think you could have made your very own character. I can't remember the name of the character in the first one suddenly, but I feel like you wouldn't have had to even gender them. You could have done either one, and it would have been just fine, and I don't know why more games don't do that. But yeah, Jin. Named Jin? Come on. Jin Sakai. Very good game. Anyway, listen to this guy. I listened to 5 seconds of this guy and decided I had to watch this video.
Oh man, I pissed a lot of little wokies on X off talking about Erika Ishii. Keep in mind...
I pissed off a lot of the wokies on X.
Did he say Erika Ishii, by the way? He's probably going to misgender. Erika Ishii is how you pronounce it, and they're non-binary.
Ishii. Keep in mind...
Ishii. This is not parody. This is his voice. This is just how he sounds all the time. Yeah.
That I gave Assassin's Creed Shadows' next competition, Ghost of Yote, the benefit of a doubt.
The benefit of a doubt. Oh my God! You can tell that we're dealing with a towering intellect in the gaming space. We've really picked a tough fight in this one.
Said that it was going to crush Assassin's Creed.
I hope you have a fantastic
Dr.
day.
Gamble, give him one to Elon Simp.
Shadows that I was looking forward to it, that I was super excited, and that I'm not upset that it has a female protagonist.
Oh, wow. He looks like Gonzalo Lira, but alive? He looks like Coach Red Pill, but not dead? That's weird.
I think it's off the mark to say that grifters are upset about that, and that it's an original story that respects Japanese culture and history, unlike the forced Yusuke thing. And then shortly after... Yusuke?
What do you say? Yusuke?
After that, I found out...
You're blocked?
The lead voice actress, Erika Ishii, has me blocked.
That's because you're bad. You're a bad guy.
Pre-advanced blocked, along with many other right-wing grifters. So then I was like...
You are definitely a right-wing grifter. You're calling yourself a grifter? That's funny. I mean, that's my impression of you after 40 seconds of interacting with this. You just sound dumb. I would block you too. Big W.
Like, uh-oh. That's a big red flag for a game that we're looking forward to. And then on top...
You're spitty. You have a spitty mouth, and I'm not for it. We need to get this guy a bib and one of those dentist suck things where they suck the spit out of your mouth. You need it bad.
That I believe one of the creative directors for this game, or a developer for this game, is also wokeified with rainbows and pronouns in their bio and all...
Wokeified. Rainbows and pronouns in their bio. Hey, free speech, brother. How about you suck on some free speech, bro?
All this crap about games being for everybody, which we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, games aren't for everybody. They're for me and me alone. I'm the only one who gets to play a game. Well, you could play Ghost of Tsushima if you need a male protagonist. They have a game that they made for you. First, even.
at a different time, but I
I
wanted
like
to direct
was
my
gay or something.
Everyone needs to listen to Worlds Beyond Number. Oh, with Erika Ishii and DM by Brendan Lee Mulligan. I've heard good things about it. I'm glad you like it.
attention to me saying I never interacted with them before. And funny enough, there's a user by the name of Neb.
Listen to him. Did he just properly gender Erika? Oh my god, he's woke now.
I have no idea Neb's hot takes or Neb's good takes. They posted a screenshot of my, I guess,
Can't imagine why. Yeah.
my thumbnail saying, "Can't imagine why they blocked you," and it got a good response. It got over
Your
5,000
son is
likes.
dead. Killed by the woke mind virus.
It did. It got 5,000 likes. Yeah.
Big shout outs. Thank you to that. The video took off. 295 reposts. I mean, this is great fucking advertising.
Cope.
This is great advertising. When I get owned, it's really good advertising.
Okay. I don't think so. I don't know if you turning into a lol cow or whatever is good advertising.
However, just like all the other wokies, when you, I guess, come at them, they block you. I said, you can tag me, bro. Thanks for the shout out. Video took off. Instant block.
Can we see the likes on your post? I guess I'll have to. What's your at? At 8-bit Eric. What are you doing? Right here. Video. Something I said? 23 likes. Yeah, you made a dumbass video.
Instant block. So a lot of these guys, what they do is they'll run their mouths. They'll talk shit. You come at them. They'll block. That's
They'll block? I'm assuming Neb, who I don't follow and don't know. I'm assuming Neb just didn't fucking care. I'd be happy to, though. I'm a little shit stirrer. I would love to have a conversation about why you're a fucking dumbass for thinking a woman in a game is bad. Like, the protagonist of the game is a woman. Deal with it. I thought Lara Croft is cool. If this came out in the 90s, this would be the example that you would use now to be like, look, games used to not be woke. She used to have swords. And now you're saying that we gotta do other stuff. It's woke. If Lara Croft came out now, she'd be woke. Of course she is now. Anytime a new game comes out, it's woke.
basically how it goes. But thanks anyway. I appreciate it. But now we're starting to see more stuff
I don't see a wedding ring on that finger. Coincidence?
come out about Erika Ishii. They're radical activists, which I was still going to give a benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to hold somebody's political beliefs or anything against them when it comes to a video game, but I'm sure as hell still going to critique them.
You said it was a woke tragedy.
Again, I'm still looking forward to the Ghost of Yote game. I'm still going to check it out. I loved Ghost of Tsushima, so I'm going to check it out. I'm going to play it, but it's not going to make me exempt from talking about this voice actress, because we're starting to see a lot of these voice actors, actresses, developers, everybody in the gaming industry. They're actual political activists that hate gamers. They have weird woke ideologies that they
Weird woke ideologies that hate gamers. I don't think this is extremist at all. Police are white supremacists and supports transgender ideology. Yeah, I mean, both of those things are based. Erika Ishii wins. W.
try to push on their people. And if this person's in the game and involved with it, and we see that the other person in the development,
If this successful voice actor is in the game, they hate gamers so much they VA in games and play them all the time. Yeah, and are excited to be in the games. Yeah, I mean, eat shit, man. You're literally like a child.
development team is woke, this is a little bit of a concern, right? It's still early to give any kind of like actual opinion about whether the game is woke or not, but I'm going to call it out. That's
It's early to say whether or not it's woke or not, but I'm gonna say it is woke. Can you hear yourself? Like, do you think you just had like a whole cogent adult thought? Like a human man had a thought from A to B and it was a full one? Do you think that's what you were doing? I have terrible news. We didn't get all the way through a single thought.
this is my platform. I'm allowed to give my opinion, right? It's funny when it goes against the grift, they cry about it. But yeah, they think
The grift? What's the grift? Your grift is that you don't like stuff.
police are white supremacist, and they
Screw it.
Supremacist?
I don't play anymore.
Here's a thought maybe. You hate gamers, man. I know, right? I like more people being involved in the hobby. It's fun.
support transgender ideology.
Yeah, based?
And
White supremacist. You can't even think, man. You're uneducated.
yeah, so some tweets have come up that we've seen right here. In their bio, they're literally claiming that they use all pronouns
Yeah, based.
because they're gender fluid. I'm not sure how that works. That they're
You're not sure how gender fluidity works? I would love to talk to you about how gender fluidity works. TLDR, you don't always feel like the same gender every day. Or you don't always, you feel like you want to express differently day to day. Maybe you feel a little bit more masculine, maybe you'll feel a little bit more feminine, expression, self-expression, man.
they're pansexual. I guess they fuck everything. I have no clue.
They fuck everything.
Now, this goes on to say Ishii's an activist that supports body mutilation. In June, she encouraged her followers on X to support For the Girls that targets black individuals.
What am I looking at?
To encourage them to butcher themselves. That
What?
she wrote, non-black folks looking to observe Juneteenth.
To butcher themselves? What the fuck are you talking about?
Black nonprofits often receive aid and boomer bust cycles. This year, consider making a monthly pledge. Whether you donate, volunteer, or commit to learning, please join me in my quest to be intentional and sustainable. I'm supporting For the Girls, a black trans collective that helps pay for rent and gender-affirming surgery in the black LGBTQ community. So
Wait, why is that bad? It's bad to help people pay for their health care if they're trans?
again, a super radical gender fluid activist.
I don't think that's radical at all. I genuinely believe that like trans acceptance is approaching mainstream. Like I don't think it's considered a radical position. Most left-leaning people are like, trans people are fine. They'll be a little microaggressive or weird or whatever because they don't know what's going on, but a lot of people just are like trying to they're not that chuffed about it. There's a right-wing extremist movement during this election cycle that's trying to make it a problem. Although they're really shifting to migrants because they found out that they're not getting any traction with the anti-LGBTQ stuff. But these guys are still on their grift, so it is what it is. It's a beautiful-looking game.
all fucking red flags when it comes to their political ideologies, which honestly, again, I was trying not to hold against them when it comes to Ghost of Yote. I was still giving the game a benefit of a doubt. But
About a foot up a doubt. This guy just got done hammering a box of pizza rolls.
as we've learned in the past with other voice actresses and voice actors and development teams and stuff, this is a trickle-down effect. It goes all the way throughout the company. So
A trickle down? Do you think Erika Ishii is in charge of the company now? Do you think Erika Ishii is in charge of Sucker Punch? Because I can tell you that they're just a voice actor in the game.
I'm sure we're going to see more stuff come to fruition, especially with the other individual that I mentioned. But you see, Ishii previously promoted the organization in 2023. And yeah, so you can see it's been for years. And then in 2023 February, ahead of Hogwarts Legacy.
This is literally just look at the wokeness. You can tell a lot about a man by the targeted ads on the website they visit. I mean, this is why you were blocked, dude. Yeah, what a little freak. You are a freakish man. Why are you worried about this? Are you a big fan of Harry Potter? It sounds like you're just scared of trans people
They
and women.
wanted to boycott the game. They called for part of it, saying fight for it, boycott the game, because they all have J.K. Rowling derangement syndrome. They don't like J.K. Rowling's outspoken stance against the transgender activist.
Hey, man, this was a very silly video. Just so stupid, dude.
She literally put this whole post saying that they used to love Harry Potter. They went to
This whole video. The most base thing ever. I know, right?
every midnight release. They cosplayed. They were even in an HP-themed improv group.
Not cosplay.
And now they're happy to instead support and be part of fantasy narratives where all are welcome, trans community, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like all this bullshit.
All this bullshit. Wait, what are you opposed to here? Can you express yourself in what you disagree with other than like virtue signaling that you just aren't, you're just really, really not gay or trans or whatever? Like this just comes across as like, please don't look at me and investigate anything about me. I'm a man. I'm not trans or gay. Like you don't know. Do you even know why you're against these things?
Right. Now, she did put in a subsequent post saying that she muted it. So she didn't want to hear criticism. She wanted to hear feedback, saying, wanted to reiterate trans rights are human rights.
True. Trans rights are human rights because freedom of expression is fundamental to the human experience, and you should be able to express yourself however you wish. You said earlier that you have a platform and you get to have your opinion. So,
I asked that instead of replying to negative comments to turn off that turn that effort towards positive action, donation, sharing, supporting trans creators.
Based.
So, I mean, on paper, all this is fine, equal rights for all, whatever, but you got to...
On paper, equal rights for all, whatever, but also this trans rights bullshit? Explain yourself.
Keep in mind, a lot of these people...
He has no fucking brain. Also, this instrument looks dope.
Attack others, especially males, straight white men. We've seen it.
Are you a straight white man?
They're all activists, but on top of that, they're pro-censorship.
Who's pro-censorship? You're literally arguing that art should be made different.
You will have a contest.
That's what censorship is. What do you mean pro-censorship?
Attack. They're not tolerant. They're the intolerant tolerant. They label people as bigots, racist, hateful. But if you look at all their history, they're the ones making the venomous tweets towards people, which I'm sure we're going to see.
The venomous tweets towards people? What venom are you worried about?
A lot discovered pretty soon. And you can see they just go nuts. They're
going
nuts right here about white supremacy, hating police. They're saying we'll not let these terrorists shake our resolve. 2020 showed us that we will rise up and make our voices heard, despite voter suppression, facing down a white supremacist police force, risking.
This is on January 6th, by the way.
Health and safety. We hit the polls and streets to say no more. They can't stop us. So this was on January 6th. So she's another January 6th derangement individual.
What do you mean January 6th derangement individual? Huh? Brother. January 6th happened in front of everybody. They fucking killed folks. Yeah, man. All right. I really want to talk to this guy. Do you think he ever will? Me either. Roll the clips.
Historically, the answer to an attempted coup is to never acknowledge its legitimacy. We will not ignore this. We will treat these terrorist thugs like the unlawful mob they are and hold accountable those responsible for this, right?
And it happened, by the way.
Right. And then
they were held responsible.
Ironically, it says right here in 2019 that in response to the tragedy that happened in the shootings in New Zealand.
Christchurch was in 2019? Oh, my God. It's been so long. Derangement? You keep saying that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Yeah.
She says, I hope now you understand that you have a responsibility not to give hatred a voice. Islamophobia and white supremacy do not deserve a platform. The site allows people to decimate good messages and create...
Disseminate. That's a different... Decimate? That would be spelled completely different. Disseminate.
Loving communities. Protect those. Don't give power to messages of hate. Right?
Just based.
Now, you can see on top of hiring Ishii, Sucker Punch hired...
You don't even have anything to say, right? You have nothing to say. You don't know what the opinion is that you're supposed to have about that topic because you can't parse the words that are being said. You literally don't understand what's happening. You should come have a chat with me, buddy. I got to follow this guy on Twitter. I've got to do it. You're on my radar now, bud. You're too stupid. I just can't. Dumb people make me fascinated.
Former Insomniac's games community manager and Sweet Baby Inc. defender Thomas Hart to be the community manager in April 2024. And you can see they said that they're excited to be part of Sucker Punch. They've been a fan of the work, and they'll be hitting the ground running for the launch of Ghost of Tsushima. And then a month before that, they were defending Sweet Baby Inc., saying the whole Sweet Baby controversy is mind-numbingly dumb. Most people have no idea how games are made and what a consultant does.
True.
Many don't even care to listen when someone tries to explain it to them. They would much rather have another to demonize, right?
Close. You almost read it. Yeah. I mean, yep. I agree with that as well.
So they're having community managers, they're having voice actors, they're having apparently, I guess, creative directors for the game, which I want to look that up because it's a concern.
I can't overstate how much of a like stereotype this guy is. Like, this is pure stereotype. It probably smells crazy in that room.
Guys, it's not like the end of the world by any means, but it's still a concern when you start to see individuals like this posting stupid shit over.
Do you even know what your opinion is on this? Listen to him. He's not even saying anything when they're posting stupid shit. Like what and for why? What is your opinion on it? Can you give me an in-depth understanding of your position and why the other one is wrong? No?
Overall, just being fucking weirdos.
What is fucking weird about a person who lost an election not turning over power peacefully is bad. Trans people deserve to express themselves and people should have health care or whatever. Like, these are the takes so far.
Let me see if I could find.
All right.
Should have had this ready because it was
It's your bad take.
definitely an interesting.
I hope you will
Dr.
have a
Gamble, you want to
fantastic
trim your
day.
beard. There does need to be a little cleanup action happening.
Read here to see that this individual is an activist as well. So apparently, the whole entire team involved with Ghost of Yote is
Uh-huh.
a whole bunch of activists.
Wow.
Now I can't find it, but I did pull up something
Oh,
else.
cool. You can't find it?
By Idimon TV, basically going on about them.
Endymion? Edimon TV? This guy's a fucking dumbass too, right?
How they want to abolish police. They're starting a video
Abolish cops. Hey, Cab.
game playing a samurai, which is the equivalent to a peace officer in Japan at the time. That all these people are fucking nuts. They're wild. I mean,
Abolish police. It is unconscionable to allow this racist institution to terrorize the citizens that they are sworn to protect. Abolish police. Yes. Based.
honestly, like, look, tweet saying abolish the police.
Yeah.
Like, this is the
Correct.
person. These are the kind of unhinged wackos that are in gaming now, guys.
It's not really that unhinged. You just don't understand what police are, man. It's cucked. You have a cucked position. That's tough.
Not just in gaming, also in Hollywood, also in movies. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what I mean?
literally, they're playing a samurai warrior that was essentially a police force.
They were not. What? A police force? So maybe you're saying the Edo period is 265 years. So maybe 265 years after this takes place in like 1603, I believe it said the thing, wasn't it? Didn't it say like 1603 when the mountain was on the? Literally 1603 right there. There's no police.
Now, going on, you could see other people are calling it out. Apparently, in Ghost of Yote, a progressive activist known for hating the police and telling straight women who disagree with LGBT to log off is not just the VA for the game. She's also the face and mocap of the new Sucker Punch title. Get ready to save money. And then Drexel Fisthand right here basically shares the same sentiment as me. They said, yes, I was neutral in the title to the cancel culture folks. They started making it a sport to block so many content creators. And again, Erika had so many people blocked ahead of time. Now any interest I had is gone. No, only blocking people who complained, but blocking people defending. Pretty stupid moves. These are the moves that kill titles. And yeah, that goes back to...
I don't think blocking you ruins that. You said this is the exact same take you had. Literally earlier, you said, well, I still like the game. I'm still going to give it a chance. I still think it's going to be cool or whatever. Is that like right here?
The Ghost of Yote game. I'm
hope
still
you
going to
have
check
a
it out. I love
fantastic
Ghost of
day.
Tsushima. So I'm going to check it out. I'm going to play it.
Literally what? Your take changed over the course of 7 minutes because you have no consistency and you can't read? Crazy, dude. Like, this is so fucking stupid. You talked yourself out of a position you had yourself at the 2-minute mark in this video. It's been 10 minutes, man. God, you're stupid.
And yeah, that goes back to my thoughts where I said,
God.
you know, I was looking forward to the game. That I was honestly looking forward to it.
I was looking forward to it. Two minutes ago, you were going to play it.
You know, I made my post saying that I was super excited for the game, that it was going to crush Assassin's Creed.
He's liking all of his own tweets.
Creed,
Literally
and then
every
I
single
found
one
out
of them. Oh, no.
That they had me blocked.
Oh.
Now, I want to find
Oh.
this individual. Let me look it up. Ghost of Yote developer. See if I can find it, because this individual apparently is also... Oh, here we go. Just right here. Senior designer of Ghost of Yote. They're going to do the wokest samurai game, even more than Assassin's Creed Shadows. And you can see, again, opinions are mine. That's how you know they're woke bullshit.
That's how you know their woke bullshit opinions are mine? So many people have this, and a lot of them are right-wing. What the fuck? It's so stupid.
He, him.
Uh-huh.
They live in Washington, and they have a profile pic wearing rainbows. Games are made for everyone and are, you know, made by everyone, right?
Dang.
And they have to have this to fall on. They have to feel important. That's why they have to act like they're part of a marginalized group of people.
What? I don't understand that. I don't think anyone wants any of this kind of attention. I think they want for you to shut the fuck up. They don't want to be like, I'm in a marginalized community, stop being pieces of shit. They want to be like, just not experiencing you being pieces of shit.
Honestly, if they didn't have anything to sit here and be activists about, they literally would be miserable with their lives. And
if they didn't have anything to be activists about, do you hear yourself? They are activists because there are bad things happening to people, including themselves, and they're like, you know what? I don't like this. To not have to be an activist would be to be happy for a lot of us.
I already know what some of the wokies are going to say. Well, you sit here every day, you bitch and complain about stuff, and you do this and that. No, I also stream games and have fun with my community. I respond to comments. I'm active on Twitter. I go to conventions to meet people. I make videos about my opinion. Just because I'm not in your echo chamber makes me a right-wing grifter when you guys can't handle the truth. That's why you're making games literally that go beyond accepted truth, like Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Accepted truth? Have you ever played, like, Doom? Does that go beyond accepted truth? What are you talking about? The Assassin's Creed games are all fiction, unless you think time-traveling DNA science is happening. I never understand these critiques, ever.
And they're affecting everything. They're literally affecting everything. They're going everywhere, and
they're
I was looking forward to this game. I still am, but starting to see the cracks here. There's some woke cracks. Lots of people covering it. Hypnotic
woke
Grumps,
cracks.
Smash, myself, Atreus, you name it. Very dark. We're giving our takes on this because this is something to keep an eye on, especially when you're seeing people that are involved with the game.
This guy is a fucking mouth breather. Please come chat. This would be so funny. I would love to have a conversation with any of these fucking people.
Blocking people ahead of time. That can't do well for the title. That's not good marketing, in my opinion. In fact, it could cause quite a Streisand effect. So either way, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe.
No. All right. That's enough. That's enough of this video. I can't imagine living like this. It must be so strenuous to see a woman and get stressed out every time. Every time you see a woman in anything, you're like, oh my God. Put a woman. I gotta be mad now. I just can't imagine. That game's probably going to be very good. You should probably get it. I might wait for sale, though. Not a good gamer.